Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Shisha and I'm back with another video. Today's video, I want to let you know that that you are so important. And the reason why I'm coming on and making this video to let you know that is because we have to know that we are so important and we're vital to what is happening in this world. And everyone has a choice, everyone has a decision, everyone can, make up their own minds of what they want to do, right? This is a world of free will. And whatever you decide that is in your world can only manifest. And so when we say, look, but don't you see this on TV? But didn't you see what they said about so and so? But didn't you hear about all the other things that are coming down through the pipeline? But aren't you aware of it? But don't you listen to the radio? Well, how come you're not up to date with this? Didn't you those things are happening, and we as humans are going to see different things and understand and and know too that in and through and around that we are in this world, but we are not of this world. Because when you become of it, then you live in the same type of turmoil and chaos or challenges and hurt if you're looking at it in a negative way. And that is what holds us down. But when we are in the world, but not of it, and we choose with our own free will to vibrate high, to look at things on a positive level, to be able to forgive, to be able to let go, to be able to release, to be able to make space for something new, something fresh, for a new type of lifestyle, a new type of living, a new earth, new relationships, new friendships, new jobs, new everything. Yes, new, just the new, just the fresh new, just the best new. Yes. And we decide what it is that we want every single day. We are important. We are the main character. We are the star of the show. We are the the head and not the tail. We decide, we choose what it is that we see, how we perceive it, how we're going to go about it. And so we decide if we live in love or fear with everything happening around us, with everybody trying to do, with everything, all these different distractions, we can still choose where we're going to put our focus. With everything happening, where is our focus going to go? Because where our focus goes, our mind flows in that state, in that flow state. And so we want to make sure that we're in the flow state of abundance, a flow state of peace, a flow state that everything always works out for me, a flow state that all good things are happening for me, a flow state that good and mighty things are coming from God, a flow state that we are divinely protected and always safe, a flow state that the universe is always working out everything for me, a flow state that good things are on the way for me. A flow state that 1,000 may fall on my side, 10,000 on my right hand, but it shall not come near me. A flow state that I am amazing. I am phenomenal. I am rich. I am wealthy. I'm healthy. I'm wise. I'm secure. I am loving. I'm cute. All of the things that are good, that help you, that you really, really want. How does it feel? How does it feel to be the main character? How does it feel to be the most important person in the room, the most important person in your life, the most important person wherever you go? Because when you become the most important person, everyone else becomes important as well. Because you not only tune in and tap into who you are, you begin to have a sense of love, of care, of um, innate empathy, and not just and just a whole vibe of good intentions for others, you begin to understand that life is for everyone. You begin to understand that good things are for everyone. It is possible to to vibrate and vibrate high, because through this pandemic, through these situations that people are going through, it's been this stage, and as you start to hear more and more about what's coming down, people are like, you know what, I'm living my best life. You know what? This year I'm doing this. You know what? This year I'm nothing else is holding me back. People around you probably said it in your mind. All this. If I don't live out my dreams, if I just stay in fear, if I do this, how am I going to get to my next level? I am the most important person. I am the main character in this movie. I decide this is my script. Let me rewrite this. I'm in control. I'm in power. This is no one in my world, in your world, no one can tell you. In your mind, no one can tell you. That's why if you are the most important person, you have to stay in a high vibrational mindset in that flow state. Because when we don't, and we choose to stay in the opposite, we are creating things that we don't want, things that have not even happened, but we are putting those in our mind. We are scaring ourselves. We are worrying ourselves. You are blaming ourselves. We are shaming ourselves. We are feeling guilty about things that happened last year, last month when we were born. Like the day after our second birthday, we remember stuff like we have to understand. I'm talking to myself. We have to understand that no one can hinder us but us. No one can free us but us. And no one can create our best life but us. And it's all in our mind. You win and you lose in your mind. It is a battle for the spirit and mind. It is a battle. It's not for your car, it's not for your house, it's not for this, it's not for that. It's if they can get in your mind, if they can get in your head, and they can turn channels, and they can tune into a frequency, they can tune into something that you don't want, to a low vibrational state, then you are wobbled, sad and upset and angry and this and that. And it's just like robotic. But then when you understand, like, no, that's not me. I was like that. I did it, but no, I'm tuning in, tapping into me. I'm going into my higher self, higher knowledge, higher consciousness, higher wisdom. I'm connecting with people that love, that are wanting the best for people, for humanity, that truly have a good heart. And I'm letting everybody else that want to stay in there, this and that, letting them go, cutting them off, and releasing them with love and peace and forgiving them from here, now, and forever. We're all good for now and forever until eternity. We are now good. I let go. I release in love and joy, because fear is a hindrance. Fear will freeze, fear will paralyze you. And I realized this. It can be the easiest thing to do in the world. And all of a sudden, somebody can say, oh, but I wouldn't do that if I was you. Why not? Girl, I ain't gonna say why, but and all of a sudden you ain't gonna do it. You don't even know why, because if somebody told you, girl, don't do it, because someone said don't do it. She didn't say why, but she had a look on her face, and girl, I ain't doing it. Then you don't do it, she don't do it. And everybody, then you're not doing your purpose. You're not living your dreams because you're trying to hold up to something that's false, that's fake made, that's half baked, that's not real, that's just ill. And I'm saying it's time that we live our life and love, enjoy the highest vibrations, because we have this life. We came on this earth plane. Energy never dies, it just transfers. We decided that this is what we was gonna do, this is what we was gonna learn, this is what we had our script. Yo, somebody help. We had our script when we decided to come on this earth plane, and we said this. And we said, okay, before you go on that airplane, this is my role. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna become this person, everybody, and then I'm gonna help millions of people. I'm gonna become my highest and greatest version of self. I'm gonna, learn through experiences, and then You say, okay, now go down to the earth plane. You probably, you don't remember every single thing, but then when you come back, you remember when you activate, when you get activated, when you start to tune in and tap in and let go of what you thought, when you unlearn, when we unlearn, when I unlearn, when we say, wait a minute, this don't look right, this don't smell right, this don't taste right, this don't act right, this not, I don't know. I gotta do some more research. I gotta figure out, is this right? Let me tap in, God. He let me know. I'm seeing angels, I'm seeing spirit numbers, they're telling me like these frequencies, it can be rolling because other people are saying they're seeing this. Other people are feeling different vibes, and I feel a shift on the planet. And there's different things. The universe, there's birth pains. There's pains in the earth. There's different things that are happening in Mother Nature. Like nature is always true. When you go in there, it's the same yesterday, today, and forever. And now you're saying that I'm supposed to live to this standard. You tell me I need to look this way, act this way, talk this way, walk this way, be this way, and become this way because everybody else is singing it, or else you're gonna get canceled. No, I'm the main character. No, I'm the main character in my life, in my world. And this is what it is. This is my story. I'm sticking to it. You stick to your story. You stick to your script. What did you come here for? What is your gifts? What is your purpose? Miles Monroe, the late great Miles Monroe said, the most precious gifts or the richest place in the world is the graveyard because there's books that are never written. There are songs that have never been sang. There are recipes that have never been. There are businesses and ideas. There's so many different things that people said they're going to do yesterday, the day before, all this and that, but they never did. And now it's in the graveyard. That's the richest place in the world. Now that we have the riches, remember, Miles Monroe said, man, I love Miles Monroe. Miles Monroe said that God put what we had, we came down, right? I'm just using this as an example. This is just, but I'm saying like we had our script, right? We know that 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 the word is mind science, it's metaphysical, it is psychological, it's symbols, it's stuff that we need to understand. It's everything is not literal. Some things are to understand that it's us, it is within us. We know Christ conscious. We understand that we are here to vibrate on a higher level, and so we come and we're here. Miles Rose said, "Listen, God never put what we're supposed to do in a job. He never put what we're supposed to do inside of inside of a relationship. He never put what we were supposed to do inside of a book. He never put what we were supposed to do to come to our highest version of ourselves. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. He never put in us. He never put. He never put what our true desires, gifts, goals, purpose is in something outside of us. Anything outside of us. He never put it on a television show. He never put it somewhere where we can't get it. He never put it in a university. He never put it in a group, in a club. He never put it there. He put it inside of us. He said that your future is never in front of you. He said that your gifts, whatever you need, is never in front of you. It is not in your future. He never put it behind you. It's not too late. It's inside of you right now. You are the main character. You can script. You can speak those things that are not as though they were. You can say the things that you want and be and manifest those things. You can tap into your higher nature, your higher self. You can become everything that you want to do. Trust, believe. God said, uh, look, I'm coming to knock. I'm coming to sup with you. I'm coming to chop game with you. I'm coming to sit down with you because there's some things that you've been sleeping on, some things that you didn't know. It's okay because when you got here, you were already you already got covered in goop. You got already covered in different systems. They were already there before. But when you got in, when you were covered in systems and ways of thinking and ways of doing and ways of believing and acting and talking and walking so that when you got here you're like, oh, and you think like walking and talking like this is natural, right? You think this is natural, huh? Yeah, I want to. Yep, I like this a lot. Yes. You think that's natural because everybody do, everybody got the smile on their face. Everybody, hi, yes, oh yeah, I'm doing great. It's the yeah. You think that's because it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Everybody's doing. Everybody looks like. Everybody talks like. Everybody, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Everybody's talking about that. Everybody's watching everything. Everybody's worried about the same thing. Everybody's doing the same thing. You were meant to stand out. You were meant to be different. You were meant to be chill. Like, what, girl? Yeah, cause shoot. You're meant to be whoever it is that you want to be. You're meant to go against the grain. You're meant to build your own path. You're meant to have that love and that light and that joy and that peace and that and what ignites you. You're meant to bring that into the forefront and to open out and to say, look, this is who I am. Look, these are my talents. These are my gifts. I need to share these with the world. I need to help. I need to motivate. I need to understand that my gifts are to bring to help the world, to help humanity, to come to the highest version of myself and to know my purpose. And so when we know that we begin to like loosen up, like this ain't, hold up, I've been walking like this and this ain't, and you started to loosen up and you're like, no, I can't be doing all that. This, you know what I'm saying? And you like, and then you be flowing like, you be like, hold up. And you want to do like, no, because this feels more natural right here. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And you just loosen up and you. And you're like, what is it? Like, yes, like, hey, like everything's good. Like, I feel good. I feel safe. I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not like pretending to be something that I'm not. I'm not up here, trying to hold on to something that I know is no longer serving me. I'm not trying to fake the funk. I'm not trying to pretend. I'm just who I am. I'm just being me. I'm just doing doing what I love to do. And it doesn't matter if anybody likes me or not. It doesn't matter if I'm getting approval or not. It doesn't matter if you're talking about. It doesn't matter if you're watching me and got things to say and agree. It doesn't matter because you wish that you could do the same. You know what? You know what? Here's another thing I'm gonna say. People people love a confident person. And when you're confident in who you are and what you want, like it's like you know, it's not the cockiness, it's the confidence. It's the it's not only want to say like the quiet confidence, but the natural, smooth, just like confidence where you so confident that you allow other people to be who they are, clear, confident, like true to themselves, original, just loving. And when you know that when people are like doing their own thing and are maybe still in the matrix or maybe still, guess what? And they're still doing all this, and you still loving them. Like it doesn't like you still saying, you know what, everybody's on their own journey. Like everybody's here to do, if it's not this session, if it's not this session, if it's not this gonna come around. Sometimes people come in to learn what they need to learn and then do what they need to do. It's all okay. But when we elevate, when we vibe high, we still have love for everybody. It doesn't matter if we say, oh, we know this, we know. No, no, no. We're not that. We are here because we're the main characters of our life, that we are making things happen, that we are the creators, deliberate creators, intentional creators, um, innovator creators. We're all those things. And we are saying, and because of this, because I was able to be free, I can set free, but I can also let people be who they want to be and just love and just be easy and just care and cherish people and respect people and not try to change people and not try to say, okay, well, if you're not this, then you must be anti this. Or if you're not hanging with me, then you must like, no, it's not that. That's just, there's a point of maturity where we have to realize that everybody's on their own journey, but we are the main characters. You are the main character. That means we only can change self. We don't have control of nobody else but self. That's self mastery. That is main character. That is once we change, everything else changes in our world. Only our world. That's a powerful manifestation tip right there. And it's also something that's so important that we can embrace so that we can understand that there's no one to change but self. And when we are our main character, we have the power to change everything that we don't want to everything that we do. And everything in our world changes as well as the world around us. All right. I hope this helps. I hope this resonated with somebody. Yo, like, we gotta know that it's time. Time to make a change. We all I love y'all. I really, really love you, and I hope that you're having a beautiful, wonderful day. My name is Tinsha Portier. I'm a global innovator for the 21st century, by the way. So I know, I feel, I see, say, touch, taste, believe that I am here to create. I'm here to cultivate my natural gifts and talents by first starting off by helping and healing myself, my family, and then the world. So wherever you are in the world, whether it's a morning, noon, or night, I am blowing kisses to the globe. Have a beautiful day and smile. Are you smiling? You got to keep smiling, all right? Smile.